Hello guys, and welcome to my fall 2025 home tour video. So not only did I want to walk you around my warm and cozy home today, I also wanted to do a little bit of decluttering with you guys. But before we get into all that fun stuff, I did want to mention that if I'm looking a little different or sounding a little different, I am using a brand new vlogging camera. So after talking with my husband and telling him that I was unhappy with my phone storage and fighting that every time I wanted to upload and spend some time with y'all, he went ahead and so kindly and graciously supported me yet again and bought me a new vlogging camera. Now I know I just decluttered a little, VHS type camera. I did not love that one to begin with, so we're trying out a new one. This one's actually pretty cool. The old one had the little viewfinder that popped out to the side. Well, this one actually pops up, so it's in front of you and not beside of you. So I like that a lot better so far. So if you catch me looking up, just know my viewfinder is up here. But I did get a great deal on this camera. It was $70 down from $130. So if you're interested in a new vlogging camera, I will link what I have down below and also show kind of a picture up here somewhere of what I got. And I'll also link my fall home decorate with me video down below too in case you missed it. It was awesome. I loved it, and I know you guys are loving it as well. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get to decluttering. So one of the first things I know of right off the top of my head that I can get rid of is my old shower curtain. I did get a new shower curtain that matches more of my whimsical cottage that I'm going for now. So I am going to get rid of this thing. And let me tell you, so this was supposed to be a damask shower curtain when I was into my Victorian themes. Well, my husband so kindly pointed out that the pattern on it looks like a bull or a goat wearing a little headband. So, you know, after he pointed that out, that I had to get rid of this thing. So this is going to be put in the donate pile, as well as my new shower curtain came with these rings. I don't like this type of ring, so I'm going to donate this as well. I prefer the ring that's got the hook on the front and the back. That way you can add your shower liner and curtain separately. But we will walk into my bathroom and I will show you my new shower curtain. So this is the new shower curtain. It's a nice forest green. It's got birds and butterflies all over it, so the perfect cottage theme. And it does match the greens I have in this bathroom for fall. We will get to that when we do our home tour, but I love how much more bright and airy the shower curtain is as well. Alright, the next thing we're going to get rid of is, earlier I noticed this little wrench sitting on our bookcase from where we built our kids' bunk bed. So I guess my husband had it in his pocket, and then we went to go work out that night, and he just kind of took it out of his pocket and decided that was a great home for it. So I talked to him. He said we can declutter this, so that's going out the door. So I just switched from this purse to this one. I love this one so much. It's my Wednesday Nevermore backpack. So since Halloween is approaching, I thought now is the perfect time to utilize one of my favorite bags. I have been using this one since about last Halloween. Never trust the living. I did get this Temu for about $8, and it was actually great, better than I was expecting. But I have got my $8 out of it, and I'm ready to rehome it. And while cleaning out my purse, I found this random bit of trash. So I'm going to toss that out. So I was thinking the other day, and I really just need to go ahead and get rid of these Dollar Tree Jot dry erase markers. I have Expo markers on my fridge that I use, and my kids are really not going to ever use these because we have tons of markers and colored pencils back there. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter these as well. And since we're no longer homeschooling, I can go ahead and get rid of 2 of these rulers. We have 3, so I've got another one still in there. But with me not homeschooling anymore, we should only need one for homework and that kind of thing. So these and these are going bye-bye. Look, y'all, I just discovered my flash, so sorry about that last scene being a little dark, but now I'm going back looking through my homeschool closet still. So we just decluttered my expo markers I had up here, and then my extra rulers. I had 3, we're down to 1. And now, so my mom gave me these 2 laptops for when I was homeschooling. I'm still going to hold on to those just in case the kids have something they need to do online for their school. But I do have my old laptop down here that I'm thinking about seeing if my dad wants, because when I started my medical billing program, my husband bought me a new laptop, so I'm going to see if he wants this. And then I got this Dollar Tree can holder last year when I was reorganizing my home. I've used it to store things like video games and that kind of thing. I did use it for the pop cans as intended, but it doesn't really hold enough. So if I can't find another storage solution for this guy, it's going as well. So I did end up finding a use for this can storage holder thing. I just stuck my kids' after school snacks in there for now. The next couple things we're going to talk about is I don't love the look of this anymore. And this one's not so bad, but I'm still on the fence about it. But I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. Instead of decluttering it out of my house, I'm just going to declutter it to storage. Because I'm sure I may want to use this again for something else. It'll kind of be like a time will tell thing. In my next declutter, if I haven't reached for it in a few months, I will go ahead and get it on up out of here. Alright, does that look better as far as the visual clutter goes? I think so. Alright, so we just got the boys' new pajamas, so I'm going to declutter these old, crusty, dusty Spider-Man pajamas. Now it is time for our sharing and caring portion of today's video before we end with our home tour. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is my boys' new bunk bed. We've been wanting to get them a bunk bed for forever. We finally was able to pull the trigger on it. So Thatcher sleeps on the bottom and Brantley sleeps on the top because he's the oldest and we cannot trust little wild child Thatcher on the top. So we paid $150 for this, I believe. I will link this down below in case you're interested in kind of a cheap bunk bed. And I also bought the mattresses off Amazon for about $80, I believe. They're 6-inch memory foam. I will do my best to remember and link those down below as well. But now, let's see, let's shed some more light. Is that going to work with my flash? Alright, well I guess my battery may be a little too low for my flash, but y'all just bear with me as I figure out this new camera. But now we're going to sit down and have a chit chat and share a few clothing items and things we've recently picked up for the kids. Alright, I will start this haul with the things that I know Walmart is trying to get rid of fast and in a hurry now. And so that would be these Crocs. Back in the summer, the boys needed some new wear-around Crocs. What that means in our house is they needed to be good enough to go to town and stuff with. So they're old Crocs. They're now considered play Crocs. They're good enough to go outside, get muddy and all that. But they needed some new ones that looked nice and decent for when we were out and about. So I did see that they were clearancing these out now for about $10. They might have been cheaper, but that's just what I'm thinking they were around $10. So we did pay full price for these though, about $18 I think. But Liam wanted the Jurassic World Crocs, and then Brantley got Bluey. And then Thatcher wanted the Spider-Man Crocs. But here recently, as in this weekend, my daughter needed some new wear-around boots. So she has play boots now, but we got her these cute little boots with the bows. How darling is that? So these are full price at $18 right now. And then with my boys being back in public school, with the fall and winter season quickly approaching, that means that they needed some new long sleeve shirts. So we picked them up some this weekend, and they're about the same size, so we got 6, and we're just going to let them pick out 3 a piece for now. So we got that one. These were $7 a piece. They are the Wonder Nation brand from Walmart. I love this green. Y'all, I'm getting into green. We got this one. This blue button up. And then this one. And then with public school comes pajama day. So we got everybody some pajamas. Starting off with my daughter's, who I think is the cutest of them all. So she got this set, and it was $10. So it's got little donuts, and it's super soft. It's super soft material. Thatcher picked SpongeBob. Thatcher is my youngest boy at 4. Liam, who is my oldest at 8, picked Mario. His pants are super soft as well. His was 13, Thatcher's was 10. And then my middle son, Brantley, picked Bluey, and his was 13. All from the Walmart. And then we picked up my daughter some outfits. Now Thatcher, who is my youngest boy, unfortunately he doesn't get many new clothes because he gets all the nice, never worn by his brother's hand-me-downs. So when we overbuy for his brothers for a season, he gets those. But she got this cute little Beetlejuice outfit. It comes with the shirt, then the leggings with the Beatles, and then the skirt. How cute is that? They have a Jack Skellington one that we may grab her. She's getting into Jack, y'all. She is just like her mother. And then my husband grabbed this short set. I want to say the Beetlejuice outfit was about 15. This one was 13. Hopefully she'll still fit that by next summer. She won't turn 4 until the next October. So then we got her this unicorn outfit set that came with the leggings. There's nothing special to these leggings, no ruffles or anything. Then we got her this cute unicorn sweat set. So it's the shirt and the pants there. Her shirts and leggings and stuff was $4 a piece. And then lastly on that, we got her this sweat set. It comes with the matching pants. And then if you don't know, my husband is a Harry Potter junkie. So he found this cute little tumbler for our daughter at Walmart. I want to say it was like $13. But it's got this on the front. It's by Zach. And then it has this on the back. And it is leak proof and stuff. So if you love Harry Potter and you want your children to love Harry Potter as well, this is a steal of a deal from the Walmart. Alright, we're not going to spend much time at all in the first room that you walk into when you walk into my house because it is my home theater. And it's not really decorated for fall, more like Halloween because it's Harry Potter and like Corpse Bride and that kind of thing. But I did want to share that we hung this cute little scarecrow on the door that says Happy Harvest. I do have my flash on, so maybe you can see him a little better. Let's turn that off and see how that works. Oh, it ain't gonna let me turn it off. Alright, but we will do a little spin around. So yeah, this is my home theater, and I have many videos here on YouTube about it. Alright, so next we're going to walk into the living room. Alright, this is the living room. I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach to my home tour this year. Instead of walking around and telling you where every little thing is, I'm just going to tell you what I switched up since recording my Decorate With Me video, and then we'll move on from there. Alright, so mainly the living room is all the same except for over here by my entertainment center. I did have this little Hello Autumn sign and my pumpkins right by the sound bar, but that was blocking the remote being able to turn the sound bar up and down, so I just moved it under this little area right here, and it's really cute. I like it right there a lot better than right up against the sound bar. And here's my fireplace. It's all the same, but my mother surprised me with an early birthday present. If you don't know, my birthday is October 20th, and she just got me this cool little fall-inspired flickering candle. It's really realistic in real life. I don't know how it's coming across on this camera, but it's really cute. And then, so yeah, like I said, nothing much has changed in here. Now we'll go to the back entryway. I think I did flip the pumpkins. I think I had a set of different pumpkins up here, but other than that, that is the same. And then in the kitchen, the only thing I changed was I hung up these spatulas right above the stove, and then I had these scarecrows, those right there. Let me turn this bit off. Is that a little better? So these guys were over here by this window with this pumpkin that says Gather and Make Memories. But I stuck those on my tiered tray because I stated in my Decorate With Me video that I wasn't loving how the tiered tray was turning out because it was a little sparse. So that's a little better, I think. And then my mom also surprised me for an early birthday gift with this pumpkin. It's like tan and speckled, so I just put that up on top of my coffee maker. I believe everything else is the same in here. Alright, moving on to my guest bathroom. Everything is the same in it apart from my new shower curtain. shower curtain earlier, and I mentioned it went well with the greens that were already in here, like this pumpkin and my towel. The only thing I'll say is I do need to go ahead and find a replacement for these very black and white bath mats. So, little touches of fall in here, nothing too crazy. And then the same is true with my bedroom and bathroom. So across the hall to my bedroom. So everything is the same in here as well, with the pumpkins on each nightstand. And then on my nightstand, I have the Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes pumpkin sign, along with the velvet green pumpkin. And then into our bathroom, we just have the orange felted pumpkin on my bathroom sink with the towel. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it looks better without that mouthwash sitting there? I think so. Alright, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and seeing all my wonderful new goodies and my home tour, and I'll see you next time. Bye!